I did it again. Just want to check my audio. One moment, please. I did it again. Just want to check my audio. Audio is fine, sounds like. I did it again. Just want to check my audio. Audio is fine. Okay. Gemini, how are you? Long time no see, my friend. Significant changes in your energy, and we are going to look at that along with this Scorpio full moon energy. So let us get started. One moment, please, for me to shuffle the cards out. Welcome in, and if you do stay and you comment at the end, I will be taking short live questions. If you like this, please hype or like. Let me know that I'm in demand or not. Hello, Jano. I will probably be doing a Scorpio reading later this evening. I'm going to take like a decent break, and then I'll probably be back around 9-10 my time, maybe 9. But then again, I might decide to do live questions, and you might want to be subscribed so you can get that notification. Who knows? Going with the flow. Hopefully everything is going well for you guys in the energy, Gemini. But I'm telling you what, Geminis are distinctly going through a significant amount of changes as Uranus has moved into your sign. I'm sure you know this. What I am feeling overall is, for some of you Geminis, work is a problem, or there is a lot of stuff going on with work dynamics. Okay, so also relationship dynamics. So it's kind of across the board for you. There's some endings and some things that has ended. Okay, or there's some changes and transitions and things. And this one's going to be a probably decent reading here, because there's a lot going on. Where you have felt like you've had to do a lot of things on your own recently. Yes, D, you'll be running that marathon and you have to rest and relax this evening. Totally understand. I appreciate your support and love, though. As always. Thank you. Okay, so some of you Geminis are dealing with a Sagittarius. This won't be for all of you. If you're dealing with Sagittarius, the dynamics are kind of choppy. Whether it's a lack of communication, or just a lack of wisdom or a lack of understanding between the two of you, something's off. I think that things are getting a little bit better, slowly but surely, but something's ended within your dynamic, whether it's a job, whether it's a situation that is in your person's energy, if you're dealing with a Sagittarius, or vice versa. Okay, so what is it that we have walked away from or moved away from? I'm seeing the number 44, something that provided stability here. I feel like there is some energies here that's looping for you, and you're in this energy where you're deciding what is in alignment with you and what is not in alignment with you. I feel like you might be experiencing a significant change in your immediate environment. Now, I don't know if this is a work situation where things have been the same for quite some time, and like now all of a sudden they're changing. You know, maybe a friend that you worked with or people that you consider a friend is no longer around you. I am getting work, and there is something here with sort of this environment of service. You're realizing that something doesn't serve you anymore, and you haven't spoke up about this. You haven't said anything, but you're getting tired, and maybe you've looked for some alternative routes, or you've looked at some things, or you're seeing some things that are unjust or unfair in your mind. I feel like you've done a lot. You've been doing and serving a lot. I feel like you've carried a lot. You've made sure that something is expansive against all odds. Some of you are getting some sort of like assistance or help when it comes to like home life or when it comes to work. Okay. You're getting thrown some sort of good luck. Something that is providing sort of this energy of moving forward, allowing you to free up time so that you can apply it towards something more that's more difficult right now. I feel some fears here when it comes to a relationship or a work partnership here. There's some fears here on how you're going to proceed forward or how it's going to go down. This is going to not be for everybody because there's some fears coming up, and your home life and work life balance is problematic right now. Like, it's problematic. It's giving me anxiety a little bit to read about it. You know, I feel like it's been difficult. It's been hard. It's been hard to maintain some sort of a flow or some sort of like a structure here is failing or changing. The structure itself is changing. Let me talk through it. This is how I do it. Something where you have felt like it has stifled your love, your creativity. You know it needs to change. And I feel like you've ended something or something's been ended abruptly around you, whether it's a person being removed, a situation being removed here. And I feel like for some of you, if this is a work dynamic, maybe there's like a main person that has moved out of a position and it's left a lot of uncertainty. It's left a lot of fear. Even if you're not speaking about it, there's an uncertainty on how something is going to expand, and even if it's in alignment for you at this point. I feel like you've been unable to be balanced in your energy or tempered in your energy because I feel like it's been very difficult because you're being pulled a lot of different ways, Gemini. You know there's somebody in your energy that's effing toxic and they must go. You know this. Like I'm telling you something you already know. There's somebody in your energy that's got to go. You know that. They're not good for you. They're not good for your energy. The question is, how much longer are you going to allow them to take your time? Okay? I'm not here to get on you. I love you, Gemini. Okay? I'm just saying we're in an energy where you're being asked to move forward, and it's like you're not, you can't take the things that aren't aligned with you forward into the cycle. So a lot of people won't like that because I feel this very fixed energy with relationship with Gemini. Okay, very fixed energy, which is strange because it's very mutable and it usually releases what doesn't work for them. But there's a very stern, fixed energy, especially if you're dating a Sagittarius. And don't tell me that you're not. It's not. Because if you are with a Sag, it is very fixed energy. Okay, you don't want to move away from that energy. However, I feel like there is something that must change. It's a necessary change, a necessary change. It could be communication, talking about something here that needs to be discussed, right? Now, for some of you, maybe you're talking to a Sag about some fears that you have, like a Sag friend. It could be that. And your sad friend is saying, hey, you know this person isn't right for you. You freaking know it. I feel like you're missing a Sag energy, or you're missing some sort of like an energy that created like an easiness. So I'm not sure what that is, but you just feel like you have a lot of weight on your shoulders, Gemini. You feel like you have a lot on you right now, like a lot of weight, a lot of responsibility, a lot of just weight. I don't know how else to explain it. There's a lot weighing in the balance here, because I feel like your reputation may be on the line here. Your aspirations have changed, Gemini. What you seek and what you want to do is really kind of up for evaluation here as you proceed into the future. Maybe like the way, like your goals have changed because you yourself has shifted and changed. I'm really looking at like how you plan on integrating this into the future here. Now, some of you don't like the way something is going. Some of you don't like something, but yet you're continuing to deal with it. I feel like there needs to be a shift and a change of perspective here for real. There really does, because here's the thing, Gemini, like you're great. You definitely bring innovation to the platform or wherever you're at. It doesn't matter where you're at. People love you, they adore you. Um, but if you get overly fixated on this Virgo energy where you're perfectionistic or your perfectionism, like that is your downfall. You need to know that's your downfall. Something is not panning out the way that you had anticipated it, or it's not looking the way that you feel like it needs to look. And that is concerning to me on the board. I think that you need to be open with God, and you need to let God kind of move things in the direction that God sees fit, the creator sees fit, because that is how you're going to be able to step in alignment with what it is that you seek. And what it is that you seek is liberation and freedom, but it's also being able to obtain goals and stuff that align with who you are. Some people, places, and things externally to you do not belong. It's like, where's Waldo? Okay, or a puzzle piece that doesn't fit in the puzzle. And I feel like those places are going to really illuminate themselves to you in the fashion that you're doing a lot. You're doing a lot. And I feel like there's a lot of fear-based communication around you. Why do I feel that? I feel like people are calling you, communicating to you out of fear, which makes it a difficult situation where we need to start focusing on solutions, right? The appropriate energy, solutions, and not the fear of. You feel like someone has taken something from you. You feel like someone has taken your time, or that someone needs to move away, whether this is at work, whether it's a partnership. I don't know. For some of you, you're just going to have to apply it where it goes. There's a lot going on with liberation for Gemini. Some of you Geminis, I feel like, are very much in this energy of what will my future be? What is that going to look like? How is this going to manifest? And again, that kind of gets into this energy of like overly trying to push and focus on something here. So again, I want to remind you, like, be heart led. Like, if it doesn't feel right, it's not right. Trust your intuition as you proceed forward. I'm not sure what's going on with work, but holy shit. Holy shit. I just need a minute. Like, I don't even know what's going on with work for you guys. What is this? If you work with an Aquarius, I feel like there could be some issues there. There's a very childlike energy with this Aquarius, or there's something with confusion going on. It doesn't look good if you're dealing with an Aquarius here, work-wise. It just really doesn't. There's a stalemate, a stagnancy, and I feel like there's a lot of fear being projected towards you if you're dealing with an Aquarius at work, Gemini. It's impeding a forward progression. It's impeding expansion. I don't know what's going on with this Aquarius. I don't. What's going on with this Aquarius? Dare I ask? Dare I ask? Well, I feel like some mental health issues or some bad health going on. Like there's some fear of like being rejected. There's some fear of stability. I mean, dare I venture into this because this is more of a personal for somebody. For those of you that are changing your aspirations to the future, let's shift, because I'm gonna leave this here like this. I'm gonna say, if you're dealing with an Aquarius at work, things are not good. Okay, there is something going on with this Aquarius that is mental health, something like that. They could have a higher standard than you, or like a higher position than you. It doesn't have to be the case. Maybe you're the one supervising this person. I don't know. Heed my warning. I don't know what else to say. Like, heed my warning. Like, that's not where it's at. Okay. That's not where it's at. And I feel like there could be some legalities for some of you. I'm not trying to scare anybody, but if you find yourself in like a professional position, there could be some legalities around this Aquarius energy. All right. And I'm going to leave that there. We're moving on, because there's no sense in deep diving in this. Obviously, you shouldn't be around this energy. I don't know what else to say. I'm not digging into that, because it literally affects your health. It affects you. Okay. So let's move on. For those of you that are changing the aspirations of your future, it's like, I feel like you've done something for a period of time and it's sort of served its purpose. I feel like you've reached all the goals that you can. And I think right now you're actively looking for another way to transition into whatever you do, whatever your title is, whatever, we call you in the world. Okay. I feel like there is this need to expand, or there's this need to try to create something of your own. I do feel that very much, or have a job in which you're free, or you can move or expand. Okay. But no to the Aquarius right now. See if it comes back up. If it does, I'll address it, but I'm moving forward, because that's really bad right now. Something's really going on with that Aqua in your energy. I think that you like this energy, but I think part of you doesn't trust it anymore. And there's a reason why you feel that way. Okay. There's a reason. Moving forward though, you feel like something needs to end here. So let's take a look at that and see kind of where we're at here with that. Or things are ending around you. Like maybe you're losing people that you work with that you really value, or you're losing close confidants, like people that you entrust in and people that you talk to and people that you deal with. But it's like, I think some people have felt like also like they'll have a better way forward if they remove themselves from some sort of a toxic work environment, or like a toxic environment in general, or just remove themselves from a situation. Okay. I feel like you have pulled away from certain people as well. And I feel like for some of you, if this was a friend of yours, I feel like you certainly miss this person. Okay. I feel like you've just been busy working, doing your thing. Now, for some of you, Geminis, you are overly connected to a friend that is taking a lot of your time, and this is going to be somebody that you communicate to all the time. So be somebody that you call, somebody that you talk to, somebody that you're in communication with constantly. And maybe there's multiple people, I don't know, but this is getting a little out there. So there's someone who's going through something, or maybe they depend on you because you're like a really close friend, but you're more like a mother or father figure to this person. Okay. I don't know. And that seems to be the dynamic in this Aquarius energy. Like maybe someone's looking to you like father, mother. Okay. mother of the future, father of the future. So just kind of know that. I'm not saying it's a kid of yours or anything like that. I'm just saying there's a dynamic there where it is requiring a lot of your energy and effort to maintain what is going forward. So I feel like you may have to set some boundaries with some people right now, Gemini, and be able to say no if it's not in alignment with what it is that you need to be doing here. Okay, if somebody's taking too much. I also feel like you've learned something new. There's some sort of skill or something new that you've learned with Sagittarius here. It talks about learning something or education or expansion. Maybe you have this goal to up level your title and you're considering enrolling into college or something like that. And this could be something that's coming in the future for you. If that's the case, I do feel like you certainly will do well in that. Okay, so if you're here and you're thinking about applying into a college or up leveling your degrees or something like that, I definitely see it going well for you. However, just be aware that true worth is not only in the title of like a degree, it's what's coming from the inside. So this external title needs to be coming from a place of inside. Okay, what is in your heart? It has to be in alignment with who you truly are, and there's a need for something to be authentically in alignment with you. So if you are a Gemini and you're coming into a business situation where maybe the business is going to be handed to you, okay, maybe you feel that, or there's something where you have to create something, it's requiring a pivot, it's requiring a change, especially with this Uranus energy moving into your sign here. There needs to be a bridge, and there's something that you're unable to bridge here within a dynamic. It could just be a group of people aren't in alignment. Their ideas are different, their understanding is different, their common cause is different. So you're really in this situation where you've been this bridge between different types of polarity that can get exhausting. And I think you do have a plan for some of you Geminis. I think that you certainly have thought about this in a bigger perspective, the bigger picture. You're constantly having to bring the bigger picture to people, but there is this focus on like being pulled between the bigger picture and of course this overly focused detail. Okay, somebody doesn't understand the details of something. They don't understand when they're being spoken to. They don't understand. They're not understanding. So there's a lack of understanding here, for sure. Whew. I'm doing my best, but this is a lot of energy. Definitely mutable. You just feel, I'm sorry to say this, Gemini, but you feel alone and you feel isolated, even though you have all these fucking people around you. You feel alone. Maybe there's not somebody that you can truly talk to about what it is that you need to talk to. You feel isolated, even though you're working around people, you're dealing with people. It's like you have so many people around you, Gemini, but you feel so damn lonely. It doesn't make sense. And that's what I'm saying. Like you feel stuck because you got all these people around you, and like you're screaming at the top of your lungs like nobody's hearing you. Lots of pressure. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be like that negative reader. I don't want you to be scared, because you can handle this, but it's just a lot is on you. There's a lot going on here for you. There really is. And I hate that for you because I feel like, there's the idea of expansion here, but also the idea of everything is so heavy. And I think it's because there's an issue with some of the people around you, Gemini. And maybe you've thought about creating a different group around you. It's possible. Shoot, work is something else for you right now. And health. Health. Some of you guys are dealing with bad health too, or like there's something going on with your health that needs to be addressed. Okay. And then there's this love connection here. We'll get to that in a minute. your health is not the best. Something has had to be changed or let go of in order for you to be able to proceed forward, but you're not happy. It's like you feel alone in it. Um, your health is taking a hit, because not in a bad way. It's not something you can't deal with. It's just like all of this energy around you has been difficult. And I feel like you're learning that something you've consumed or you're putting in your body or something like that isn't good for you. And even for some of you, Geminis, some of the people that you have in your energy isn't good for you, right? Something in your energy needs to be suspended action wise. Like there has to be a balance here. And some of you Geminis are up in the air about an air sign. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. You're up in the air about an air sign and what you need to do, or if you can trust them, or if they're there because of shared resources. What's really going on? And it's like there's some confusion with an air sign here. Okay, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, there's just confusion. You don't know how it's going to go down. And I feel like you don't trust this energy anymore. You certainly don't trust this energy. So that's not good either, Gemini. If you're surrounded by an energy that you absolutely don't trust, that's not going to create an environment where you can expand, because safety's lacking there. Okay. I feel like someone who knew things was around you, but they're not anymore. It's almost like that person's been removed from your environment, and it's like you're really feeling their absence. Who is this person that kind of was the security, or the steadfast, or the one that knew? Because you're feeling the absence of someone in your work environment that was sort of like a father mother figure. Okay, that, like, I'm definitely feeling that. And it's like someone you cannot trust is now around, and it's been very difficult for you. And these aren't things that Gemini is saying. You know, you're not saying this out loud. This is definitely some Scorpio full moon shit. What's up with this air sign? It just keeps coming up in your energy, Gemini. It just keeps coming up in your energy. You just don't know. You don't know what to think. The Judgment card comes out, Justice card. You feel like they're not just. You feel like they're not trustable. You feel like there's something with them that's off, or something that is like not comfortable in the environment with them there. So what did I say? I said you need to be intuitively led and guided. And if you're feeling this, that means it's a no. This person's got to go. So what if it's a situation where you can't do anything about it, because maybe you work with this person? Bare minimal, bare minimal, bare minimal. I'm warning you. I hate to do this. I don't want to do this, but I'm going to. I am warning you. If you're dealing, Gemini, if you're dealing with an air sign, watch out. Watch out, especially like if, and you know, you will know if this is you, you will know. Watch out, because the tower is coming. Now, maybe you're dropping this tower on them. I don't know, but it sure feels like someone who is trying to take something from you, or trying to blame something on you. I don't like this energy at all. I do not like this energy, and I warn you about this energy. Now, I don't push fear. You control your life. Just do not trust this person. And you're already feeling that way. If you already feel like you can't trust this person, you have to not trust this person, because there's something coming in the future here that could be an issue. Okay? It could have to do with work. It could have to do with the future. All right. We ain't giving up none of that shit for nobody. Like, you know, not the hard shit that you work for and stuff like that. So just watch yourself. You're going to have to play it cool and bare minimally deal with this energy. I feel like some of you've got a lot of shit going on at home too. All right. There's some stuff going on at home. Wow. If you stay intuitively led and guided, you will get the win. You will be okay. You will get the win. Okay. It's important for you to understand something here, and that's that somebody is here based upon shared resources, and this is someone that you have to deal with shared resource wise or something like that at work, like maybe they're a supervisor of yours or something like that. I don't trust the air sign. There's a reason why you don't trust them either, and you need to listen. Maybe you have someone in and around your energy air sign wise that's dealing with legalities or something like that, because I do have the justice card here, and maybe you are wanting to keep your distance from this person, and that's possible. There's some sort of court case. I was picking up on that in the beginning. There's some sort of court proceeding or some sort of like justice or court case or something that has to do with someone in your energy that you're working with. Okay, so just be aware of that. What a very interesting reading. Interesting. So watch yourself. You don't want to be dragged in the middle of some sort of legal proceeding or something if you don't have anything to do with it. Just know that, okay? So we're gonna let that go. That's what I was feeling there. Um, okay. You know, there's something you need to move away from, and I think you're actively working on that. I know you're a genius. You're working on what you need to do to proceed forward here. So let's take a look at this person in this love situation that's coming up on the board. This won't resonate for all of you, but take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I feel like you definitely are feeling some detachment from a person that you're in a relationship with. It's kind of went like friend zone, right? Like there's no communication that's deep or communication that's necessary. Or maybe you are requesting someone be a little lighter with you and maybe have some fun, not be so freaking like deep, or maybe just connect more. Maybe you're looking for more connection, more intimacy, you know what I mean? And it's like lacking. It's not what you want here. And this is going to be for my Geminis that are in a relationship with someone that they really like and things are going well. It's just life is happening. Okay, you understand? Some of my Geminis have a crush on Aquarius. I can tell you that. It's secret and it's hidden, but you do. I feel like you're really wanting something to kind of move to the next level between you and this partnership. I feel like it's been an interesting go, right? Like life has happened and it's sort of put some distance between you and this person, but I feel like you feel a very strong connection to this person, and I think that you're starting to feel that connection once again. Okay, it's like activating, it's reigniting. Now I will tell you this, there is a lot of you Geminis that need to walk away from something that you're in. You just do, and you already know that to be the truth, and I don't need to tell you that. Okay, so some of my Geminis are in pretty good relationship here. It's just life happened. Some of my Geminis here are in a shit relationship. You'll know where you fall. All right. It's toxic and they do not value you and you deserve better. And that's just my opinion. Actually, not my opinion, it's the truth. There's no sense in you being in your head because it's not you. You're not the problem. Like you try very hard to communicate and be a good partner, and you're very loving, and you really do show up, and you do like Taurus things, Venusian things, like you're there for people, like you're the kind one. Like if someone's feeling left out, you definitely like come forward and you make them feel welcome and part of the group and stuff like that. Like I'm just saying there's a lot of beautiful things that you bring to your environment, Gemini. And if I'm going to venture so far, I think that people feel more protected when you're around. They feel like it's more homey or more part of a group. And when you're not around, it sort of feels stagnant or stuck. But your energy is victory for people. Okay. They enjoy your company. Why not? Why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they? But we have to be careful because we got to slam down some boundaries here. There is some people in your energy that do not deserve you. And I don't need to tell you that. But I don't know what's going on with this shit at work or whatever. But like, I know that you're working on it actively. I can see that. I'm afraid to say it out loud because I don't want to screw up your plans here. Some of you are going to shift completely into another way. I am going to say that. I do see that happening for you. So if you know that you've tried one way and I feel like you're dealing with some rebellious people or rebellious energies that's making it quite difficult to have a common cause here, then you're going to try to bring some sort of like hierarchy into it or some group into it, like some structure, right? A little less rebellion, a little bit more structure, I feel like. I feel like some routines and stuff has kind of been it's been like sort of knocked off balance. Like you can't maintain a certain routine for whatever reason. But I feel like that could calm down a little bit because structure is very important for you to proceed forward. Okay. Let me take a look at this High Priestess here. I told you, can't make this shit up. Structure is on the way in here. You know that something is lacking structure. You know that it needs a very stern structure in order to proceed forward. And that's intuitively what you're led towards. Anything that's lacking a lot of structure right now, if you're around someone that's very rebellious, and I'm talking like they're all over the fucking place, you know that is not in alignment for you because you need something that is structured within right now. That is what you're looking for, is structure. So if something's coming in outside or within your work dynamic and they're all over the place and you feel that it's not right to be in their energy, then you need to listen to yourself, Gemini. I cannot reiterate that enough. Heed my warning with that. You need to trust your gut. Always trust your gut. Okay? Structure is on the way in. You're going to come up with a new structure. You're going to come up with a new game plan here. And I feel like for some of you, this has to do with title, what we call you, what you are in this world, and you're changing that. Whether it's changing your name, whether it's changing what you do, putting a different spin on it for the future, becoming like the owner or CEO of a company, or putting your spin on something. Okay. Like there is a lot of beautiful energy here proceeding forward. But I will tell you this too, Gemini. It isn't your responsibility to bring structure to people who are deluded the fuck out. Okay. Just trust me. Trust me on that one. But I do get that you're kind. You really do bring a beauty to things. You know, somebody can feel left out and you are kind and caring and you will include them, and you do very sweet things, Gemini, very sweet things. And your energy is beautiful and it's necessary, but do not give it to the wrong people, right? Don't do that, because some people are just a deluded out mess and you can't fix it. And it's not your responsibility to have to. Okay. Trust your judgment right now. Trust your judgment. You've got a lot of things going on around you. A lot of things going on around you. And also, I just want to say, you got someone in your energy that is a cheater. I don't know if that's for some of you that you're partnered with somebody who's messing around, or there seems to be some openness, but like, you will know if this resonates for you. What a fucking reading. Whew. We should have broke this into sections. If you're dealing with a partner that you know is wanting freedom and they're cheating or something, call them out on that shit, Gemini. Especially because you're providing stability. And I'm not saying that's for all of you. Okay. Some of you are just hitting a snag at home financially. Maybe a partner's out of work or somebody's transitioning or changing something. Okay. Maybe they're trying to do something different and they're kind of in that in-between period. But some of you Geminis are dating a hoe bag. I'm telling you, some of you Geminis are dating someone, you know they're cheating. You know there's multiple multiple parties here. And I'm not talking like this is a committed relationship and there is no excuse for them to be doing this shit. What a lot of energy going on. So listen, Gemini, because there was so much going on in this reading, I would like for you to comment under the video and ask me like what you would have rather had clarity on here, because it is all over the place. What is it that you're dealing with? What is it that you need advice with? What is it that you need clarity wise to proceed forward? You know, because when you're dealing with energies where all of these things are happening, it can be quite decentralizing, it can be quite overwhelming. I mean, even as a reader, I'm trying to stay focused and tell you, but there's so many different things happening here. But you know what I do know? When this much shit's happening on the board, that you have a huge reset happening, huge reset. There's something big that's coming for you, okay, in the future that is your old self isn't going to even recognize what this is, okay? Your aspirations are changing. You as a person, you're changing. Your title is changing. You are changing. Even some of you might physically change. Maybe you drop a bunch of weight or you get physically fit or something like that. Like this is a lot of change and you have the energy to do so, but it's necessary for you to definitely really be focused on where to check and direct that energy, because this is a lot. And if someone's cheating on you, or you know intuitively that they've got other people in their energy and they're not providing you with the same thing that you're bringing to the table, and don't tell me, Gemini, because I know what you're bringing to the table. That's commitment. You are committed. Everybody can talk shit saying, oh, Geminis don't commit. Bullshit. You guys are committed. Gemini wants commitment. They want commitment and loyalty. That's what you want. That is what you want. So do not settle for less. You deserve everything. You deserve commitment. You deserve to be loved like you love everybody else, because damn it, you do. Okay, don't tell me you don't. Energy don't lie. You're a fucking awesome person. And I am here to tell you that and remind you that there's a lot going on, Gemini, but this is beautiful because this means that this is a whole brand new start for you. Whole brand new start for you. I'm so excited for the newness for you, but it's going to require you to walk away from some of these people that just do not deserve, they don't deserve you. They don't deserve you, Gemini. They really don't, you know? You do have people around you, Gemini, that absolutely love you. Look at this. They celebrate you. They want to take the burden off your back. These are your people. These are your people. They love you. Look, you have fire energy. Fire energy. Look at this. Ready to communicate. Cock loaded, ready to go. That's terrible connotation, but you know what I mean. Like they're ready to back you. They're here for you. They love you. They want to help you. They want to help you push this forward. They're here to back you, do what you need. You know, they're supportive of you. They see the beauty in you, the beauty in your heart, the beauty in you. They see when people are treating you bad or when you don't need to be treated that way. There's good people around you, Gemini. It's just, you know, siphoning through this. So a lot of people are being very much pulled to you, and some are good and some aren't. You're very electric right now. You're very, you know, very electric. I can feel the energy of just like that. But man, this is good. This is good. So don't get overwhelmed by this energy. I know it seems fucked up, but I'm telling you, you got control of this. You know, you're controlling by being in a heart-centered space, letting God work with you. You're going to land on your feet, Gemini. You're going to land on your feet. It's just, I'm not saying that you may not cut some people off that deserve it, or maybe just distance yourself a little bit from some people that don't deserve your energy. But don't tell me you don't want commitment, because I fucking know better. And don't tell me that you don't care about people, because I fucking know better. And don't tell me that you be dealing with people that don't treat you right, because I know better. I can see it. They don't deserve you. I'm getting off the stand here, but you deserve to be treated like so good, so good. So don't settle. Okay, just please don't settle. And some people around you are fucking deluded out. I don't know what's going on. It's not your place to fix it. You need to distance because you are doing so much greater, bigger, and better things right now. Just trust that you're being led the right way. Listen to your heart, listen to Creator, listen to God. God will put the right people in your path. These people right here that love you, that support you, that have your back, that admire you. And you should be admired. If you're feeling like you need to go after something, do it. Do it. Trust your gut. You need to feel it though. It's got to feel right. It's got to feel right. And there's somebody that you can communicate with that gives you insight here with the High Priestess. They have your back, man. They have your back. They know, and they know how to help you bring the structure into play, okay, in the right way, and check and direct it. It feeds your air, so it's air and fire energy, and it's the start of something new. It's a new cycle. It's new for you. So that's what I got for you, Gemini. Sorry to be so, but it's a lot. I hope that you have faith in yourself like I have in you. You've got this, Gemini, and it's time for you to have something that you want. Okay, it's time. You've worked very hard and you've sort of been steadfast in the energy, and it's time for a beautiful mutability and a beautiful change. And you have a lot of fire, oomph, and a lot of air, a lot of understanding, a lot of oomph to get you where you need to go. Okay, but a lot of people are going to be pulled to you. Why? Eighth house, shared resources. Okay, you have a lot right now going on. Beautiful energy. It's just when we have prosperity and blessings coming our way and we know what we want out of life, it's going to pull in the polarity. So I love you, Gemini. You got this. Okay, I'm open for some questions if you would like them, and then we will break. Thank you for all that attended this, but we will break, and then I will be back later to do Scorpio. I'm gonna wait till the nighttime to do Scorpio. So it'd be like a little PJ party. But anyways, if you do find something beautiful in this and it helps you, please like and hype. Let me know I'm in demand. Okay, it helps me know that you need me. Because if you don't and you got it, then you got it. But if you have any questions, let me know. Now is the time to come forward and ask them. I'm doing quick questions after these readings that I'm doing to give you the opportunity, okay, to get these questions answered that you would like. And this energy is hot right now. It is like there's a lot shifting, a lot going on, a lot's being released and let go of. And those are difficult times, right? Sometimes fears can be a thing, and things can bubble up, but don't fear this. You embrace this. Like, you've got this. Let your heart lead the way. That's all you must do. Change is scary. Oh, I love you guys. So this is your opportunity to come forward if you're watching and creeping in the background. Come forward and comment. I don't bite. Star says I do, but I don't. Come forward. Ask your question. This is your opportunity to my Geminis. No paid readings right now, just quick little pulls for you to give you some insight. Aw. Well, hello, Happy Bubble. Sometimes I get in the readings, you guys, and I don't see the comments, and I'm sorry about that. Like, I just kind of like glance. I do look at my moderators because that's my round table. So if I ever like don't see a comment or you want me to see something and I don't see it, just let my mods know. They'll definitely, they have a direct line access. But thank you for being here. Mojo. I ain't seen Mojo forever. Hopefully he's doing well. I feel like he is. Yeah, courtship. Yeah, it's hard when you're on fire because people really want a piece of that pie, right? The people who don't want a piece of your pie are the people that really need to be around you because they love you for you. They love you when you don't have shit for fuck. Like, that's true. All right, so I guess my Geminis are kind of being shy. That's not like you guys. Like my Geminis are shy. They don't want to ask any questions. We'll think about it for next time. So I know you got probably questions. There's a lot going on, but I love you guys. And since you don't want to ask me a question, you can comment under the actual video itself and let me know what you would like more clarity on. And maybe when we do the next Gemini reading, I can integrate that into the reading. But again, like I said, if you like this or you find this content good, like or hype, let me know you need me. Let me know that you appreciate this, and that's how I know. But anyways, I guess you guys aren't going to ask, but I love you guys. You've got this. Gemini, just hang in there. I know it seems fucking crazy right now, but you've got this. You're built for this shit. Okay? Will you move forward with the Pisces? I feel like the Pisces is going through this huge like identity shift or change. I feel like there's been a lot of turbulence between you and this particular person. Yeah, there's been a lot of hardship, but I feel like intuitively you feel like things are going to get better between the two of you, and I think that they will. It's difficult when you're looking at restructuring your identity, right? I feel like this energy is going through a lot. You know, I feel like this energy is moving, changing their title. So some of this might resonate for the person that you're dealing with. Sure. Yeah, I feel like you certainly will. There will be a change between the two of you. It's like the expectations change though, because like this person really stripped down who they are as a person. They stripped down their identity. They're becoming more authentically who they are, right? And so that does kind of put some stress in a connection, or it puts some stress within authentic identity, authentic partnerships. So I can definitely see you've been through some stuff with Pluto here. But Pluto also wants to set you free. It wants to really pull out those connections that are deep and connected and intimate. And it needs you to be with someone that is aligned with that, that can match your depth, that is the desire of yours, that actually you desire to be around, right? And so this person is working, trying to really understand their sense of self, who they are now, and where it's landing at. We're just getting to know each other, but we enjoy talking. Feels fated to us both. Yeah, it's very deep here with Pluto here, but I do feel like there's some healing, and it's because someone has stripped things down. They have become this more authentic version of their self, and you can't front them for that. Like that's a tough cycle. The Scorpio full moon energy has asked us to release a lot of things. It's been very difficult proceeding in the energy, that's for sure. But I feel like there will be a shift with you and this person. And I feel like you guys are both a gift to each other, right? Like I can't say that you aren't. And there is this deep, nice connection because 17 reduces to an 8, okay, to me. And so that is the 8th house of shared energy. It's like intimacy. It's like this deep connection, okay? 9 is having the wisdom because you both come from the same philosophy. So I'm liking it. I do see you guys having a very good connection here, but you're also learning about the new way of existing, the new authentic you. Okay. Both of you have gained this knowledge very much in a deep intuitive connection. And again, I will always tell you that as you proceed forward, it needs to be done in heart-centered energy. Like if it feels right, it's right. If it feels wrong, it's wrong. And I feel like this person's been through a lot, maybe a home situation with Cancer here. They're in a new cycle, the world, right? Like they have ended something and they're starting something new, or you are. Nothing wrong with that. As we change, and evolve. Evolution is necessary, right? So does what we have obtained and what we are ready to release and let go of. 8-year marriage, 8 are coming up. That doesn't surprise me about a year before we met. Yes. Home situation, totally understand that. A lot of people are ending things that are in alignment with who they are authentically. I totally get that. But I do see a positive energy for this proceeding forward because there is authenticity in who you are and what it is that you seek. And so that built on trust foundation and this strong foundation of who you are, it definitely sets it up for a very stable progression forward. I like it. I like it. So the answer is yes. All right. Thank you for coming forward. You are the most courageous Gemini because you came forward and asked the question. So kudos to you. I appreciate you very much. You're welcome. Thank you for coming. I'm gonna break you guys, and then I will see you later. We're going to do Scorpio later, but it's going to be like a pajama thing. I want it to be dark outside. So as soon as it starts to go dark, then we'll do it. I might, because, my energy is sporadic. I might come on and do just live pulls. I don't know. We'll see how I could show up and do a completely different sign. So you might want to subscribe and set your notification because I just don't know what's going to happen. None of us do. So sometimes just going to ride the fucking wave. I love you guys. Until I see you again, transcend. Peace.